Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Forum of Hydrogen and Fuel Cells Europe. Welcome to a very special event. I would like to ask you all to sit here in the forum, because for the next 40 minutes we have something special for you. We want to show you the whole expertise and know-how of French engineers and companies in the field of hydrogen and fuel cells. On behalf of Business France and the French FAB, I would like to say bienvenue to our conference, French Hydrogen Solutions all along the value chain. And very close to this forum, just over there, you can see there, Choose France, TM, also La French FAB. There we have a joint booth organized by Business France, hosting 15 interesting companies from France specialized in hydrogen. And the chosen companies represent the whole range of hydrogen players in France. So among them you will find promising startups as well as well-known international companies. They will give us an overview of their innovative solutions covering the entire value chain of hydrogen applications. To give you an impression of the variety and the expertise of our French exhibitors, we decided to present 13 of them here in an elevator pitch. So they only have 3 minutes each. I will be very strict about that, 3 minutes each. And they don't have any slides. You can really look into their eyes and say, oh, I believe him. Yes, he can do it. So that's the big chance that you have. And what they're also doing, they're trying to invite you all to join them at the French Pavilion Networking Cocktail right after this conference, which is also take place over there where you can see Choose France. Okay, let's start the first presentation, the first pitch. The whole value chain is represented in this pitch, and we start with the components. HYCCO is the first carbon fiber bipolar plate available on the market, and speaker is Romain de Costanzo. He's the CEO of HYCCO, and here's the word for the next 3 minutes. Di Costanzo. Here we go.
Oh. Hello? Yeah, now it works. Well, I think one of the key messages I want to say is that if we want the hydrogen industry to succeed, we need to be able to deliver a lot of components, a lot of systems. That's the only way I believe that will give us a chance to see the real rise of entire hydrogen ecosystem and a way to decarbonize the various industries. So we have tackled this challenge by trying to produce key components that intervene into the entire chain value of the hydrogen ecosystem. So this is why we have developed what we called a bipolar plate. This is this kind of abstract object. And it's present in every system, from electrolyzers, fuel cells, but also redox flow batteries. So our goal is to scale up our prototype production line into a fully automated pilot line that will enable us to deliver hundreds of thousands and millions in the midterm of those components. So we have developed an innovative solution which is made of carbon fiber in order to solve some of the material issues that we can get on those components. There are either corrosion issues that reduce the lifespan of the systems, or you do have weight or compactness issues. And by using carbon fiber, we can actually get the 3 main characteristics in line with what the market demands. So we are very confident that these products will be very key for the entire ecosystem, hydrogen ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please give him a big hand. He's exactly within the 3 minutes. Very good, indeed. So these were components, and we're now coming to the production of hydrogen. Very important topic, indeed. So we have an example of the production of hydrogen by Plenesys. It's called HyPlasma, the solution for a clean and low-cost hydrogen production. And the speaker will be the co-founder and CEO, Sabri Takali. And
thank you very much.
Here's your microphone for the next 3 minutes.
So today we are talking a lot about hydrogen, and we are promising a bright future for hydrogen. There is many problems to tackle about transportation, storage, but most of all, production. From 100 years we were producing hydrogen with steam methane reforming. very cheap hydrogen, but very polluting. More than 10 kilograms of CO2 per kilogram of hydrogen. And today, electrolysis is a reliable solution, very clean, but most of all, very expensive. So in order to have a progressing or a bright future for a hydrogen economy, we need to produce hydrogen with a competitive cost and clean in the same time. And that's what we are promising, we hope, at Plenesys. Our solution is a methane pyrolysis solution for production of hydrogen. So we take the methane, which is available. We use plasma, thermal plasma, with our proprietary technology. And then we split the molecule of methane to produce hydrogen, clean hydrogen, no CO2, and carbon powder. So there is no CO2 emission, but in the same time, the cost is very competitive because we are consuming only 5 times less electricity than electrolysis compared to with electrolysis. And this is translated with 50% cheaper hydrogen. So we are today developing the solution. We have quite promising partnership. We have a first client in Australia, and we have an industrial client in our premises in France. So we invite you to come to our booth, and we will tell you more about our promising solution. Thank you very much.
This is your applause. Very good. Thank you very much. That was Sabri Takali, co-founder and CEO of Plenesys. Oh, well, and when you produce hydrogen, of course, you have to compress this for most application. So we will talk about compression for the next talk. And it's Enogia who will do that with Hydrogen Revolution based on micro-turbo machinery. And speaker is the hydrogen business developer Didier Gigandet. Here you are.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So Enogia, as a company, we are based in the south of France, and we are operating since almost 10 years. Historically, our business are turbo machine, and we are creating turbo to turn it into electricity. And from that, we have developed the compressors, which you can see on B4062 if you stop by. Those compressors are used on fuel cell technology. Every fuel cell is using one compressor. So our range can cover the power from 10 kilowatts up to 350 kilowatts. So we have also the specificity, we can provide on the anode side as well, a small anode blower, if you're interested in. This time, this is on the hydrogen side. So this is slightly different technology, but feel free to stop by, and we can explain you more in details what makes our technology unique. So for us, the applications we are covering are light mobility, medium mobility, and stationary. That's it.
Good. Thank you very much, Didier Gigandet. Okay, they don't need the 3 minutes. Okay, they're used to pitching, obviously, indeed. All right, let's talk about another application of high compression. This is Alcrys, HySmart, a disruptive technology, plug-and-play, dedicated to very high-pressure hydrogen regulation. The speaker is Olivier Heyral. It's the president. Here he comes. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Alcrys is a French company, high-pressure specialist based in the south of France. Our unique patented fast and safe technology allows to use high-pressure solutions without much difficulty. Disruptive technology is based on the HySmart full range of devices specifically designed from scratch for high-pressure gases, and not only adaptation of hydraulic equipment. We manufacture all the equipment necessary for gas pressure regulation or gas pressure distribution, such as valves, manual valve, pneumatic valve, pressure regulators, all the equipment. The ingeniousness of HySmart solution is that it's completely modular system with a unique universal cube, always the same, and functional cartridges that we plug inside to build a comprehensive solution. The cube is always the same, The cartridges are interchangeable, scalable. We may replace a manual valve by a pneumatic valve. We may upgrade the system from manual to automatic. The solution is much more compact than a conventional solution because we remove all the fittings and tubings. Safer and cost-effective in terms of capex, because this solution will save a lot of hidden costs. And in terms of OPEX, the downtime is reduced to the minimum because the maintenance is very easy, very fast. You only need to remove the cartridge, replace by a new one, without any surprise in terms of cost of maintenance. Thank you very much.
Monsieur Heyral. And just allow me one question during the applause. How many bar can you reach with that device?
1,000 bar.
How many?
1,000 bar.
1,000 bar.
Not
right.
with,
okay.
with the plastic, of course.
Okay.
But the maximum working pressure is 1,000 bar.
This is quite nice, yeah. So you can even use it in refueling stations.
Refueling station, all the hydrogen high pressure application, and specifically designed for this kind of application from nothing.
Excellent, very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Heyral. All right, let's come to the next exhibitor from the French group exhibit just over there, Choose France. And it's all about storage. Storage of hydrogen is also an issue, of course. Ad-Venta has a solution. It's specialized in onboard hydrogen systems. We will see the CEO of Ad-Venta, Jean-Luc Mussot. Here he comes. Welcome to the stage, Monsieur Mussot. Here's your microphone. Here we go.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Okay, so my name is Jean-Luc Mussot. I'm the founder and the CEO of Ad-Venta. And we started with hydrogen since 2008, I guess. And what is Ad-Venta? Very easy. If you can remember 6 words, you should know what is Ad-Venta. So first of all, we are an innovative engineering company. That means we have ideas, we develop solutions, patents, and we come to prototype and products. And then the 3 other words are what we are doing. So we are, let's say, specialized in hydrogen solution, on-board hydrogen solution. Well, so on-board means already a lot of application that goes from into the pockets. We have made solutions to be installed into your pocket, you can bring with you, and goes to bicycle, cars, bus and trucks, now trains, planes, drones, and so on. So everything which concerns mobility. So that's what we are, and I just show you here an example of what we have been doing for bikes. We supply the storage for the Pragma bikes, and this is the on-tank valve for this storage which are installed on the bikes. And you have here something which goes from 350 bar up to 500 millibars. That's also one important point, because we have the knowledge of both high pressure side and low pressure side. So that means we can find the best solution in terms of compromise. That's what we are. So if you have any question, if you want to have more information, please don't hesitate to visit us at the booth just beside Business Front booth.
Thank you very much, Jean-Luc Mussot, CEO of Ad-Venta. And all of these exhibitors you can find, of course, over there at their booth, just right after this conference. And don't forget, they all invite you to come to their cocktail party starting at 5 o'clock, so around 5 o'clock, when we're ready here with our conference. So we have the next pitch here on stage. It's all about validation, also an important topic. We will present the DAM group, solutions for testing and measuring of hydrogen-exposed components and assembly machines machines for fuel cells. And speaker should be the sales engineer Lorenzo Montigny. And here he comes. And I hope I said it correctly. DAM Group, or what? How would you say? DAM Group?
DAM Group.
DAM Group. Very good. Here's your microphone. Here you go.
Okay. So good afternoon, everybody. I'm Lorenzo, a sales engineer at DAM Group. So DAM Group, it's a French company specialized in test and measurement solutions, as well as assembly lines. And we master different applications, such as mechanics, hydraulics, IT, electronics, and so on, in order to respond on a global way to our customer needs, from the laboratory to the end-of-line production. And it's been more than 35 years that we provide to our customer leak test benches, hydraulic test benches, electrical test benches. And we use now all this experience to meet the new needs related to the new thematics, such as electrification and hydrogen fuel. And the goal is to become the leader of test benches in the hydrogen in the next few years. So, to give you some example about the hydrogen, we can provide leak test benches for H2 components, such as bipolar plates or membranes. We can propose also conditioning fuel cell solution for stack, for example, and also a high pressure test station for a tank or piping. So we offer to our customer robust and innovative solution in order to validate the manufacturing process while optimizing the cycle time and therefore the manufacturing cost. So if you want some more information, more detailed information, please come to our booth B62. We'll be happy to explain more. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Monsieur Montigny. Lorenzo Montigny, DAM Group. And I feared I had to look at the time very exactly. I said 13 French exhibitors, they will take all the time they could get. No, they're very German already. So we will look at the next presentation here, the next pitch on stage, which will be given by Mobile Power Business Unit Director Anis Ayoub. And it's all about stationary applications, PowiDian mobile power solution, hydrogen power generators delivering zero-emission power thanks to fuel cell technology. Mr. Ayoub, it's your turn.
Thank you. So, my name is Anis. I'm glad to be here with you today to present you PowiDian Solutions. In a few words, PowiDian, it's a French company. It's a spin-off from Airbus Group. We have almost 10 years experience in the hydrogen industry. And even most important, we are based in Tours, so for who knows Vin de Loire, it's the right area to be in France. So PowiDian, we are delivering hydrogen systems, we are integrator, we are delivering high-demanding customers like EODev or the French Army. We have projects in Norway with a very low temperature. We have projects in Indian Ocean with sandy and high temperature. And today the solution is a genset, so a fuel cell genset using fuel cells and batteries to deliver power using a hydrogen supply. So we work with different partners for fuel cells like Ballard or Plug Power. We develop our own energy management system. It's patented system to have to optimize the efficiency of this balance between lithium batteries and fuel cell. And the last information is about the power range. It's between 4 kVA for the smallest one to 110 kVA for the biggest one. So PowiDian in 3 words, H2 expertise, so we have robust, reliable systems, the patented energy management system, and the gensets adapted to low temperature. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anis. And please allow me one question. So you're replacing these diesel generators that are out there sometimes if it's off-grid, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. So the idea is for construction sites, for telecom antennas on remote areas, for events, festivals, to use this zero-emission solution. The only emission is water in the place of use.
Construction site is a good word, because many cities I know only allow to have construction machines without any emissions, without any diesel emissions. So you could help them with providing with clean energy.
Yes, of course. So the technology allows us to have power without any CO2 emission, but also with really low noise We don't have any combustion engines inside.
Very good. Anis, thank you very much for this. Okay, let's talk about another example for stationary application. We have EODev. EODev develops and industrializes sustainable, reliable, and affordable hydrogen-based energy solutions. We will hear the business developer, Fernando Szabados. Here you go.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Fernando Szabados. I work for EODev as business developer. And EODev, so our main goal is to accelerate the energy transition by providing sustainable, reliable, and affordable energy solutions based on hydrogen and fuel cell technology. So basically, what we have today, we have two products already in industrial phase. What really wanted to highlight that we have solutions for mobile onboard solutions for marine applications, but also for land-based applications. So basically, we use hydrogen to produce power. That's what we do. And as a byproduct, we only have heat and water. That's what we have. So it's a zero-emission solution. We use the Toyota fuel cell. So basically, the same fuel cell they use in Mirai cars, which is a really reliable component, and that has been proven and tested in different products. And basically today we have our booth, so you can see the unit right beside in booth B62. And our strategy is really to go worldwide. So we are finding customers and also distributors worldwide. We have closed deals with distributors in Australia, in the US, in Canada, in Africa also, in Nigeria. And basically, our units, land-based, we can use it for different applications, like for building sector, for data centers, for zero-emission events, and etc. And also for marine, we can use it with different kinds of boats. So basically, we have marinized the fuel cells to use it for hotel load and propulsion in different applications like yachts, commercial boats, fishing boats, and also ferries. Both of our products are totally scalable. So I'm talking about a land-based generator of 100 kVA, and for the marine, 70 kilowatts. But both of them are scalable. So if you require more power, we can have multiple units. And for our land-based unit, we can stack them by 2 to reduce the surface footprint. So it's a totally sustainable solution for off-grid and backup. And what I really wanted to highlight is that we are entering series production right now. And we have multiple products being assembled starting the month of July. So most people come to us and tell that hydrogen is the future. And I need to say that hydrogen is the present. You can already see our unit working here. And we really ask for the companies to start using this application and help us accelerating the energy transition. Thank you very much.
Much, Fernando. I like this. Hydrogen is the presence, indeed. So you are buying all these Toyota Mirai and building the fuel cell out of them, right?
Exactly. Basically, we use the T module for land-based and also for marine. And for marine, we have marinized the fuel cell.
So what do you do with the chassis then?
No, we do everything because there's a lot of work for the filtration of air and etc. So yeah, it's for the power management system. So we have made a huge project with our R&D engineers.
And you get the fuel cells themselves from Toyota, do you?
From Toyota, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Fernando Szabados, business developer of EODev. And we have another example for stationary applications. It's H2Sys, design and manufacture of fuel cell systems and hydrogen generators from 5 to 130 kilovolt ampere. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, thank you very much. We have the CEO here, Sébastien Faivre. Here we go.
Hello everybody. My name is Sébastien. I am the co-founder and the CEO of H2Sys. So I don't want to bother you too much for 3 minutes or giving too much complicated details. I'd rather play a game with you if you fancy with that. So I will ask you a few questions, and if it's correct, I just want you to raise your hand. All right? Very simple. If it's correct, I just want you to raise your hand. So who is keen on coming to the cocktail that is offered by Business France in our booth here in a few minutes? Who wants to come to the cocktail? Okay, all right. Just to see that you understand the game. So now I want to know a more important question. Who is scared about the future? Who is scared about the climate change, the Earth warming up, and so on? And are you okay? Yes, I can understand that. And who is more than 50 years old here in the audience? Who has grandchildren? Or children? Less than 50 years old? Okay, okay, very good. So it's all about that. We are building a hydrogen system to fight about climate change and the problem that we have on Earth. Everybody's here, all the companies. You can go into technical things, but why I founded this company 5 years ago is to find solutions to be positive about climate change, right? And hydrogen is part of the solution. I am very sure about that. And this is what we have to focus on this week, making business, but the final target, the final objective is to fight climate change and to leave Earth to our children or grandchildren, which is kept in a good environment. This is all about. Now I have a last question to finish my pitch. Who needs electricity to continue their businesses and to continue to live in a proper way? Who needs electricity? Everybody. So come to our booth, D62, for the cocktail, but also we can present our genset solutions from H2Sys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sébastien. It was very nice. I always had to raise my hand. Why? Okay, very much. Okay, that is really nice. And we have one last example of stationary application. Obviously, France is very committed to stationary applications. This is Genvia, flexible green hydrogen solutions for an efficient renewable energy transition. And the speaker is the mechanical engineer Hadi Fadlallah. Here he comes. Mr. Fadlallah, this is your microphone.
Hello everyone, my name is Hadi Fadlallah. So Genvia is a French company that is specialized in fabricating and producing electrolyzer systems for green hydrogen production. The French-based company owns and masters the whole hydrogen production chain, from the AEM membrane to the catalytic coating on the membrane and the electrodes, to the stack assembly and the whole balance of plants production. Our patent AEM membrane is produced in our facilities at Orly today, and it's proven to be efficient in both PEM and alkaline mediums. And this ceramic-based membrane has a high ionic conductivity rate and a high mean time before failure, thus it has a high lifespan. Our electrolyzers have proven a high efficiency and performance rates up to 85% high heating value efficiency for the stacks. And this efficiency is proven by a third-party laboratory, which represents in nominal operating conditions 25 kilograms of hydrogen produced per day, per stack. And thus, due to our AEM membrane and zero-gap architecture for the stack, we can have a compact system, and thus we can have a modular approach of 4 stacks per module or 200 kilowatt per module that can be multiplied based on the demand. And thus we can have a high operating range of products from 100 kilowatt electrolyzer unit in a 20 feet container up to 1 megawatt electrolyzer unit in a 40 feet container unit. Finally, several kind of applications are identified today as a potential market for our electrolyzer unit, such as the hydrogen refueling, mobility stations, the storage units, and the power to gas, and of course other kind of industrial applications. Thank you for your attention. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fadlallah. And we're now coming to the mobile applications. We also have some companies presenting mobile applications. And the first one will be Attaway, fixed and mobile hydrogen charging solutions for commercial vehicles, buses and trucks. And we will see the commercial director, Sébastien Larquetou-Besnard. Here he comes. Monsieur Larquetou-Besnard, that's your microphone.
Thank you. So my name is Sébastien Larquetou-Besnard. I'm working in Attaway. Attaway is known as a company in France, installing refueling stations, hydrogen refueling station. And today I came to give a news. This news is that we bring, for the climate change, we bring the hydrogen to the customer site. And for that, we developed and already manufacture a mobile hydrogen station for to refuel heavy-duty vehicles. for instance, 2 buses, and this is developed to go directly to the customer and to move with hydrogen, filled with hydrogen. This station is very easy to install in 1 day. So in 1 day you can have hydrogen fuel ready on your site, and we commission it in half day. So please, if you want more information about this mobile station, you go to our stand, have a drink, and we will discuss. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sébastien. But I have to ask, how much is that? How much is such a station?
How much?
How much?
Oh, it's a matter of cost, it's a matter of climate.
Okay.
But we rent it.
Okay,
we
you just
so
rent
it's for temporary
so if I buy a Mirai or a Nexo, I
will bring
could
to your
afford
house the mobile station, and
I can
you will rent it for weeks or months.
Okay, and it also gets the pressure of 700 bar. That's no problem for you.
350.
350. So the Nexo wouldn't work. The Mirai not.
The
But
next we are developing the new one at 700 bar. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Sébastien.
You're welcome.
And give him a big hand once again, please. Now another example of mobile application. It's Symbio, stack pack hydrogen solutions for light and heavy mobility. And the speaker will be the acquisition project manager, Thierry Karamigeas. Oh, you have to help me, please. Karamigeas. Okay, I call you Terry, okay?
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Very good, thank you.
So, Thierry Karamija, good afternoon. So, Symbio is developing and manufacturing fuel cell system for the mobility. So, it started in 2010 as a spin-off of the CEA. And now we are a joint venture between Forvia and Michelin, 50-50. So, we make our own stack. So, this is a Symbio know-how. And we also specify and assemble the entire BOP to provide a solution to convert the energy contained in the hydrogen into electricity. So we are now 400 employees, targeting 600 at the end of that year. So please send your application. And so we are based mainly in France, in Lyon, in the south of Lyon, in Vénissieux. But we have also front offices in the US, in China, in Germany, and also a development center and a test facilities in Switzerland. So regarding the product we are currently developing or having in serial production, we develop system from 40 kilowatts to 300 kilowatts. You can find already one of our systems, the 40 kilowatt ones, into the Stellantis group, as we are the supplier for their fuel cell, for the Opel Vivaro, the Citroën Jumpy, and the Peugeot Expert. So that's for the product. Regarding the market we are targeting, we are looking mainly at the automotive and the heavy-duty transportation, mainly. But we are opportunistic, and if we see some synergies between other projects or other industry sectors, we are also looking at that. And for the production plant, our production plant is based in Lyon as well. So we have today a production capability of 2,000 units per year. And we are building a gigafactory close to our existing factory in Saint-Fond. So it's very close to what we have today. And the gigafactory will be able to provide 200,000 systems per year in 2030. So that's mainly what I wanted to say about it.
Thank you very much, Thierry, for this short insight into your company. Very good. Perfect. Okay, and then we have the last pitch, and it's all about service. We will talk about hydrogen, feasibility studies, bespoke training sessions, hydrogen strategic survey, and international marketplace for buyers and suppliers of hydrogen, battery, renewable energy equipment and services. And right next to me is the CEO of Hydrogen. It's Xavier Sauge, and I think that's where the X comes from Xavier. Is that right? Okay, here's your microphone.
Thanks a lot. And your question concerning the costs is a key question. So, thanks. Good afternoon. So I'm Xavier Sauge, the president of Hydrogen, which is an engineering and consulting company specialized in hydrogen, battery, and renewable energy technologies. 4 years ago, in 1998, 4 years ago, same place, at the occasion of the Hanover Fair, I had a dream. Xydromark, a new and innovative marketplace specialized in hydrogen, battery, and renewable energy. A marketplace also which combines business development and climate protection. And today, the dream comes true with www.xydromark.com. But of course, we need all of you now, because this is your digital platform. What is the reality today? More than ever, we need to speed up the decarbonization of the industry and of the mobility. We are all committed. Just look around here. You can find hundreds of suppliers specialized in hydrogen, battery, and renewable energy. But the question is, if you are a buyer or a project engineer, how many sourcing and costing hours do you spend today for your quotations or for your projects? Too many. And we have the same problem in our design and project office. So with Xydromark, we believe that we can simplify the sourcing and costing process, make it more efficient, both for the buyers and for the suppliers. www.xydromark.com. If you are a buyer, just publish easily and quickly your products with their datasheet, of course, including carbon footprint and recyclability, very important. You can easily find your product category in the 100 existing ones. If you are a buyer, you can easily send your request for quotations and find the suppliers which suits to your technical requirements. My conclusion would be more than a simple marketplace. Xydromark is a digital platform which connects buyers and suppliers worldwide around the common ethics and environmental charter. Xydromark is a digital ecosystem which transforms big data into smart data. And with Xydromark, you can optimize your project, save time and money. Welcome on board. Just sign up, www.xydromark.com. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Xavier. And if I got you right, Xavier, what you're trying is to make the same thing that we do here in the trade show, you know, but the whole year long, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I wish you good luck for that, Xavier.
Thanks
Indeed.
a lot.
Very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to give you a short insight into 13 different companies, all from France, and all presenting here on Hydrogen and Fuel Cells Europe. They're in their special group over there, Choose France, organized by Business France and Le French Lab. And they all invite you to come with them all together, please, to their cocktail over there. They have good wine, I've heard. I will join you also for a sip of wine, of course, and enjoy the reception there. Just let's go all there for the networking cocktail. I would like to say thank you to all of you for your interest in this conference, and hope to see you over there at the French Pavilion.